So we've got cider number 1. Now what we have here is called NoBrainer. It's dry, so that's already making me think, okay, dry, I want something quite austere, quite dry to match, so complementary. Cloudy and sparkling cider, so it's got a bit of fizz, it's got a bit of zest to it. Now that's before I've even opened the bottle, so let's open the bottle and have a little taste. Okay, so yeah, so it's got a bit of cloud to it. Yeah, not too sweet on the nose, it's got a real kind of sharp minerality to it. And it's pretty dry. I'd say there's a level of sweetness coming through there, which frankly often works really well with cheese. Now the cheese I've selected is the Cornish Yarg. Now Cornish Yarg is that famous cheese from Cornwall. It's coated in nettles, and you can see that on the rind. There we are. Can you see that on the camera? That green, that's nettle leaves. You can eat the nettles. They're actually quite delicious. They won't sting your mouth. But the cheese has got a beautiful kind of almost chalky minerality to it. Now, I think this will work really, really well with the cider, so let's give it a go. Now, if you're a cider person, you go straight in, you try the cider first, have that in your mouth and put the cheese in. But I'm a cheese guy, so here we go. Yeah, you've got a lovely kind of almost pleasant chalkiness to it. Beautifully breaks down in the mouth, kind of smooths out as well, so the initial bite, the initial crumble is there, but then it kind of smooths out into a delicious paste. You've got the kind of pasture coming through. You've got that vegetal edge that you get from the nettles on the outside. It's still quite a young cheese, so it's still quite curdy, quite milky. Let's try it with the cider. Yeah, so I'm pleased that worked. It's always nice when these things work. So what works well about this, there's a lot of complementary flavours going on. You've got the minerality in the cider, but that minerality is also contrasting with the fruitiness that is there, that's perhaps hiding behind the acidity and the minerality in the cider. But when you put something up against it, the fruit kind of gets elevated, and what you end up with is actually a more rounded, fruitier cider. And that, I guess, is the other thing we're looking to do. We're looking to elevate both products, and I think that works really well. So let's move on to the next. Cheers.